We had elections, in fact, last night. In the United States, in the various states and stuff like that, we know that we do have a new governor-elect, for example, in Virginia. It remains a Democrat. We know we have a new governor-elect in New Jersey, a Democrat. We know we have the same mayor in the Big Apple, New York City and stuff like that. I have not had people really complain. I know that when you read the history of the United States, there used to be those days of, they called them party machines, the dairy machine in Chicago and stuff like that. But really, they were in the 60s. People don't talk about that anymore. What can Africa do, frankly, again, to conduct elections, frankly, that are elections, not selections, not meant for a specific or a particular individual?
Well, this certainly isn't my particular expertise. However, I think some common sense might prevail. For example, in Nigeria, they used, in 2015, technology. The question is getting the votes counted quickly and getting those results sent back quickly. It's when the votes come in and there's a lot of time that languishes. As I've been told by some of your expert colleagues here, that the fraud occurs out in the bush. So if they could use technology to enhance the capabilities. Now, I understand there were issues with Nigeria as well, but that seemed to go as smoothly as I've seen an election in Africa, particularly with a country that is the largest on the continent, with well over 150 million people, that it went fairly smoothly. So I think that that's what's happening in the U.S. Look, no country's immune from it. We have our fair share of election fraud. Anytime you have the human element involved and there's money involved, there's always a temptation to do something other than what you're supposed to do. But I do think technology, I think good training, and I think as IRI is doing, and certainly as James is reporting, you know, country by country, if we get it right, we can build on it. Yeah. And those are the things that we're doing. And Liberia certainly has a chance to get it right. We hope they get it right, because really that's what it's about. It's about the Liberian people and who that they want. So I think if we use technology, we use some training, and we use best practices, and really monitor it closely and report things quickly, as opposed to not necessarily saying that the national election or the international election observing organizations endorsed it, but try to shorten the gap where the fraud can occur is key. Doesn't matter where you are.